Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a very different pick a card. Today we're going to be doing a reading where I basically draw your soulmate and I'll tell you all of their traits. So for this reading I have done two of each gender for each group. So if you would like a male or a female as your soulmate, then there is a male and a female for each group. Okay, so we have group number one with the pink pen and the two options, obviously the male and the female, and then we have male, female, male, female, male, female. So say if you want group number three and you want a male, you would choose a male on the timestamps down below. So we have four groups here. Please choose whichever group draws you in the most. We have group number one with the pink pen, group number two with the kind of reddy darkish pen, group number three with the yellow, and group number four with the green. So please choose your group now. I'll also be doing a little mini tarot reading about your person and possibly how they're going to enter your life and all that lovely stuff. But first of all, we're going to be drawing your soulmate, and I'm going to be telling you all about this person and the vibe that I got from this person, who they are, their traits, their zodiac sign, all that lovely stuff. So if you'd like to see me draw your soulmate, then let's get started. Start off with group number one with the pink pen.
Hello group number one, thank you so much for clicking on this video. So this is going to be your soulmate reading for today. So for your person, you chose the woman in group number one. So for this person, I really got that they were going to have blonde, ginger or light brown hair. This person is very gentle. They have a very fairy-like energy to me. So most likely they have blue or green eyes, and they also have quite curly hair, like very curly hair, coils, or just very curly hair. As I'm saying that, my throat is doing something, and I really got very strong throat chakra stuff from this person. So at the end of the reading you'll see that I paint a lot of blue around her body and her head. So I got a lot of stuff around the throat chakra for this girl. So this person's definitely an animal lover. They have really strong water sign elements. I got water signs and air signs. That's Pisces, Scorpio, and the other one is just escaped me. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and also air signs Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. So the main signs I got was Pisces, Libra, and Leo. Leo I underscored as well as I was writing down what I was thinking for this person. So initially for the jobs, I was feeling that they may be into anything from retail, fitness, a vet, a consultant of some kind, a model, or a public speaker. They're definitely somebody who likes to talk about personal issues. They like to highlight things to do their throat. Sorry guys, I keep coughing, but that's obviously to do the throat chakra. This person is very gentle. They give me such a sensitive side. Like, this person would never hurt a fly. They have definitely, I feel, dealt with a lot of commitment issues. They've kind of brought in a lot of people that aren't very good for them, and I feel that this person is also somebody who has a really big heart. Their eyes are very bright as well. I get that their energy is very bright, their eyes are very bright, and they're somebody who, like I say, wouldn't hurt a fly. And they're also somebody who, they just really enjoy life. I feel like there's somebody who always wants to be on the lighter side of things. As I was getting from this person, Pisces, Libra, and Leo, the Libra energy was really standing out to me. I felt like there's somebody who would just never hurt anyone. There's somebody who, they want to always be on the right side, but they have dealt with things like people pleasing. So they're somebody who may be wary when they end up talking to you and meeting you, but they definitely want to get to know you. And I'm hearing, please don't hurt me. So there's somebody who doesn't want to be hurt anymore, and they are a little bit afraid of life. They may have had quite a strict upbringing, but they're definitely somebody who wants to be in your life and will be so glad to be in your life. So there's somebody who loves to talk. As I was writing out all of their qualities, my throat was really hurting. So blue, like I said, was really coming up. So this could be an indication for you guys to really heal your throat chakra as well. At any time when you feel like you need to cough or yawn or anything like that, that's just an indication your throat chakra might need a bit of work. So for them, they're learning to speak their truth. They could be in a job that requires them to use their throat chakra a lot. They could be in acting, something like I say, a public speaker. They're somebody who will always speak their truth, and they definitely learn to do that as well. They've gone through a lot, and for some reason I forgot to film a lot of footage of actually drawing and painting this person, so I'm sorry you guys have got probably the shortest reading out of all the groups, but there is going to be a actual tarot card reading at the end of this, so if you want some extra messages, then that will be at the end. So thank you very much for watching this little drawing. I hope you liked it, and I really hope you enjoyed this style of reading, and if you did, then let me know, and I will see you in the tarot cards. Hello, group number 2. So thank you very much for clicking on this video. So I got a really nice vibe from this person. When I was drawing them, I was like, yes, this is somebody that I like very much. So this person had a lot of traits, and I wrote them all down. So this person is very intense and very dominant. They have this their energy kind of goes over people, so people can get very intimidated by them. If their energy is at almost, it sounds very strange to say, but if their energy is not on the same vibe as them, if they're kind of a lower, darker energy, they might get scared of them because they have a very, very light and healed energy. So any kind of people that are toxic may kind of get scared of this person, which is kind of a good thing because it means they're on the right path. But for this person, they're very hardworking and they're very strategic. There's somebody you like, they have a lot of, well, how can I say this? Like they have this very strong energy of don't fuck with me, basically. So when I was looking at this person, their clothing was really standing out to me, and I got very strong Libra energy from them. I don't think they're a Libra. They do seem to me like a fixed sign, so fixed signs being Leo, Taurus, Scorpio and Aquarius. I got really strong Taurus from this person. They seem to me like they were very, very grounded. And this person, like what I said about their looks, they like to look good and they like to smell good. So they're somebody who will always be very much about self-care. They won't ever be somebody who you think, that's really gross. Somebody who's very, very clean cut. For some reason I was really drawn to their beard in this one. The beard really stood out to me, so they're always going to probably keep their beard, or they're going to have some sort of stubble on their face. So when it comes to their self-care, I heard top notch. There's somebody who likes their self-care to be top notch, so somebody who is always on top of that, and they'll always put that first. So they're also very sporty. They're somebody who will always be about fitness. They always like to keep going all the time. They have a very high sex drive. Somebody who is extremely sexual, and there's somebody who has physical touch as one of their top love languages. So they also have very thick dark hair. I was picking up most likely black hair, but their hair is also very thick and of dark colour. So in their nature, they're very thoughtful and they're very kind. There's somebody who will always put you first, and there's somebody who, they're just extremely mature. So as I'm talking as well, I do feel as if they might have Aries in their chart too. They're somebody who, they like to get shit done. They're not somebody who's immature. They are super mature, very adult, and I feel like you're going to meet this person in your life when you become that yourself, when you become responsible for your actions and things like that. And not saying you guys aren't responsible for your actions, but it's more about really looking at where you are in your life and how you impact your own situations, how situations come about and things like that. It might be that you end up doing some shadow work before meeting this person, but I get like, in a sense, you're most likely going to meet them in some sort of social setting. There's somebody who has a very big aura, like a thick aura, like there's somebody who will always, you know, stand out. They're quite tall as well. I've got a sense that they're very tall. Their body is very hard. It sounds really strange to say, but like, they are very muscly. They're somebody who you wouldn't be able to push over, and physically and mentally. So they also are very thoughtful, very kind, and their hair, I don't know if I mentioned this, but it's very thick. Their hair is, yeah, very, very thick. For the first group, the woman was, their hair was very fine, I got, but this one was very thick. So this person most likely owns his own business. He is a go-getter. He likes to go towards things. Like, you can't stop this person when they're determined. They can be very stubborn, but oh my god, they are always going to be there for you. They are extremely trustworthy. They are extremely thoughtful, and they're just somebody who you'll always rely on. Like, they're somebody who's so thoughtful. They know what you like. They're somebody who can be around you. They can pick up on the sort of things you like, and they'll adapt. But they'll have their personality, and they'll have, of course, their own life and thoughts and, you know, beliefs. But because you guys match up so well, there's not much this person feels they have to change about themselves. Not that they will change anything about themselves, because that's not right. But before, they felt like they had to change themselves a lot for other people, because they're basically attracting, I feel, a lot of cold, almost narcissistic people. So this person is most likely in some sort of therapy. They could be a therapist, a dentist, and I got orthopedic surgeon. And I'm not really sure what that is, and I haven't googled it yet, so hopefully I don't know what that is, but orthopedic surgeon is what I got. So I also heard that he's steady with his hands, so that could be like a sexual reference as well. I got his hands are quite large, and as I'm talking, I am seeing he has a wedding ring on his finger. So that could be yours, but it could also be from a previous marriage, that he no longer will have that on his hand. I'm hearing temporary. The wedding was the engagement was temporary. So he owns his own home. I get I'm hearing steady income from this person and a steady energy. They're just somebody who is like this really strong, big, masculine figure in your life. And especially if you've had a lot of situations where your dad wasn't around, or you've had situations where you haven't had that strong masculine figure, like, this is like the person for you. I really feel that. I feel like I'm advertising this person to you like on a dating show. It's so weird. But I hope you guys enjoyed that reading, and if you'd like to stick around for the tarot section, which is coming up next.
Hello group number one. So thank you very much for clicking on this video and for checking out the drawing section of the reading. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if it resonates, then hello. This is yeehaw. This is the tarot section of your reading. So we're going to have a look and see what any extra messages want to come through for this soulmate and who they are and all that lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. So let's see what main card came out for you guys. So we have Lineage of the Rose. It says, moved by the goddess, here for this, soul call, and we have gather. Okay, so we're going to get a couple more cards, and we're just going to clarify this reading. Okie dokie. So we're going to get you a few more cards. We're going to see. Okay, we have the prayer, the flame. Get you some tarot and see what else wants to come through. Lovely. So we have the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and let's get one more. Okay, the Eight of Cups. Beautiful. So in terms of your love life and your soulmate, I feel like your person is really, really gentle. So I know I've talked about your person already, but if anything matches up, that's even better. So in terms of your life and your soulmate and you with your person, I feel like you've had quite a difficult life. I feel like you've had a lot of changes when it comes to meeting the right person. You know, the right person, everyone's the right person for us, really. It's more about kind of our trauma and what we bring into those relationships as to why we keep attracting that same person. So with the prayer, I feel like you guys have been waiting and wishing for this person for a very long time. I feel like you guys have very much been waiting for them for a long time. I feel like it's not going to be too long, I feel, until this person pops in your life. And even if they're not a romantic partner, they can even be a friend who they could look like the person that I drew as well. But also doesn't have to be exactly how I drew them. They can have a different skin colour, different hair colour, different eye colour. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. It's just that essence of the person. And from this group, I got a lot of this delicate energy from this person. I got seriousness from the male and then a very delicate energy from the female, but both had this high sensitivity from both of them. So when it comes to your love life, at this moment, I feel like it's really important for you to gather people together. So working on finding your group of people who you really resonate with is probably the most important thing to do. I feel like it's not right for you to rush or push any type of connections right now, and for you to really basically be as authentic as possible. You are the flame. You are somebody who people gravitate towards naturally when you are authentic. People want to know about you. People want to know about your journey. People want to know about who you are as a person. And there's no point in masking over exactly who you are. That's not going to help the situation. It's not going to bring this person in. So what I'm seeing for you is to let go of any old ties you have with your past, to really understand that being gentle and kind to yourself will allow you to quickly move through these uncomfortable emotions around not being in a relationship and being single and things like that. And I feel like with the 8 of Cups, I do feel like there's a couple of people that may, I'm hearing fall by the wayside, but also just kind of leave, because I do feel as if these people they're not filling up your cup anymore. It's kind of like they're just old, I'm hearing old contacts. You know, contacts you have on your phone, they've kind of just been there for a long time. There might be a few people that need to kind of drop away, but it's actually really good because what I'm seeing is your foundation is getting much more solid and you're starting to discover who you really are as well, which is really, really nice. And I feel as if your person is somebody who is going to listen to you and understand you at such a deep level. And it's going to be really strange because you've not really had that before. So we're going to see anything about this person, how you're going to meet. Let's see anything about, let's see what they need to know right now and how they're going to meet. Okay, so what you need to know right now is learning intimacy, working on becoming much more comfortable with being independent in your thinking. You don't have to be like everyone else, okay? Your main goal right now is making your life as simple as possible, really, because I feel as if every time you try to be somebody else, you're falling further and further away from who you really are. So with Capricorn in the 9th house, I feel like your goal and basically how you're going to meet them is just literally being yourself. So this takes a lot of courage and it takes a lot of kindness towards yourself. But how you're going to meet this person is really to not focus solely on your physical gain. I feel like you're trying to get to an end goal and you never will get to that end goal if you keep burning yourself out. Your main goal right now is to focus on your emotions and figuring out how to be your most authentic self. Your person is part of your it's kind of like as soon as you go into a career where you're more emotionally happy or you're leading your life more from an emotional place where you are putting yourself first, that is going to be how you meet them, because we have Capricorn, the 9th house and the South Node. And the fact that we have the South Node makes a lot of sense because I feel like your energy is really starting to come away from anything that is restricting you. And Capricorn is a very restrictive sign. It's all about rules and regulations and all these things. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you guys. So thank you so much for watching this video and I hope it resonated with you. I hope your person was attractive. I'm not like the most amazing artist, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I'll pull you one more card here as well. We have this one last card here, which is Herkimer Diamond and Snowdrop Resurrection. Commitment, purification, and devotion. I really feel like this card is basically indicating that your commitment to yourself and to long-term goals is very important. Not short-term gain, long-term goals. So anytime you feel like you're coming away from your authenticity, come straight back again, and don't ever feel like you can't say no to things. If you feel like, they'll be disappointed in me if I say no to them or things like that, that is you coming away from your power. So I really feel like it's important for you to stand in your power and to be very devoted to it. And I feel like your person's just going to basically plop in your lap. So that is your reading. I hope it resonated. My rates and crystal shop are below and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.
Hello, group number 2. So this is the woman portion of the groups. So for group number 2, for the woman that you chose, so this woman is very, very special. I got a really, really special energy from this woman. So I heard high standards. So this person has very high standards, but it's a good thing. They're somebody who basically just doesn't put up with any shit. So this person will always pull you up on stuff if something isn't right, but I feel like they've done a lot of work on themselves. I feel like they may need to do a little bit more work on themselves when they meet you. I feel like there's somebody who does need to work on possibly controlling. They might be a little bit controlling, but I feel like this person is so gentle. Like I'm hearing I just have to open up. So that's basically what they're learning to do. So this person is also very, very fiery. There's somebody who is a fire sign or an air sign I got from this person. So your person, they will most likely have dark skin or black skin, and they will most likely have very thick black hair. So it could be just thick and straight, it could be coils, it could be an afro style, it could be short and curly, but I feel mainly coarse afro style hair. So for the signs, obviously I said fire and air, so they could be a Sag, Leo or Aries, or they could be a Gemini. And we'll pick it up on, Sagittarius is quite a big one for this group. But air signs, Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. So Aries, Leo, Sag, or Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So I'm talking, my throat chakra is doing something. So this woman, I definitely feel like she is working on her throat chakra. So for this woman, she felt like kind of a mystery to me. I feel like she's also working on her heart chakra. So I painted some green around the edge, and I feel like she's definitely working on her heart. Green being because of the heart chakra. So I feel like this person's definitely learning to open up. She can be a little bit kind of almost stuck in her ways, but she's definitely somebody who you can really rely on. She's very active. I also heard that she could dye she could dye her hair blonde or blue, so she might end up dyeing her hair at some point, or when you meet her she's probably got dye in her hair. I'm seeing also possibly a wig or a weave as well, or clip-ins or something like that, something like extensions. So in terms of eye colour, I got brown or darker colour eyes. So it could be they have like hazel, they have like a little bit of brown in there that could be hiding a colour underneath. So it could be green or blue, but most likely when you look at them, they look like they have brown, but you have to look closer to kind of see what colour eyes they have, which might be, I'm hearing when, like if you say that to this person, it will be like, here, let me get a closer look, and then you end up kissing them, which I think will be so cute. So this person is very tall. I got kind of a few different body types for this person. So I got thin, curvy and larger features. So I got like a kind of wider nose at the tip, and I saw quite deep set eyes as well. So this person has like larger features. It's really hard to explain how to explain it, but this person has like large features. So that'll be probably the first thing you notice when you see them. It would be their hair, I feel, or their eyes, because they're very, very big. Like their eyelids are very big as well. And it may not look like it on this picture that I drew. That might be my art skills, guys. But their eyes are very, very deep set, and they're very, very big. So I also saw they have very thick hair, like I mentioned as well, and this person has quite strong earth qualities. So they are probably a air or a fire sign sun, but in terms of their like rising, it could be earth. Like they're very, very practical. So they're also somebody who will look at the practical side of things. I feel like as they go through life, their main thing is, how can we get this done? You know, getting stuff done all the time. So that's why their heart chakra is something that they do need to work on, because they're somebody who does look at more of the practical side. So if this somebody sounds like you guys would like, I feel like if this is your person and it resonates, I feel like you're more feminine, because I feel that this woman, she's feminine, but she's also quite masculine. So that's why her heart chakra is something that she's definitely working on. I feel like she may wear quite bright lipstick or a bright colour blue. So look out for really bright pink lipstick or like a blue dress or something like that. I feel like she's going to be wearing blue when you guys meet. So that is your reading, guys. If you would like to check out the next section of the reading, which is the tarot section, please feel free to do so. And I will see you in that section. Hello, group number 2, the male version. Let's have a look at your guy. So this guy was so interesting. Okay, so when I was drawing him, I had such a strong vision of him having blonde hair. I was like, we have to have a blondie in here somewhere. He kind of turned out something like from Twilight, so if you guys like that, that's amazing, but I'm sorry if it's not. But honestly, these are my art skills, so please don't judge. So this man is very effing intense. So he kind of reminded me of the guy from Stranger Things, so Jamie Campbell Bower, I'm pretty sure his name is, something like that. And he's got very strong Scorpio traits, and that is really what I got from this person. So as you see, I did draw some moles on this guy's face as well. So he has some beautiful moles, I feel, on his face. I feel like he has quite dark eyebrows. He might actually dye his hair blonde, but possibly he could be a natural blonde. His eyebrows just might be slightly darker, and I'm hearing a natural occurrence. So this person is very pale. They are more on the pale side. I got a kind of European vibe from this person. I got a little bit kind of almost like Swedish or something like that. I'm hearing alpine. I don't know why, as I'm channeling, I'm getting alpine forest, something like that. So there is not going to be anything this person will not want to tell you. They're somebody who's very honest, they're very deep, and they're somebody you can have like really effing deep chats with. They are, like I said, very intense. You can tell by just the way I'm drawing the eyebrows. Normally Scorpios tend to have quite high set eyebrows. It kind of gives that intense look. That's kind of that scorpionic energy. So if you're a Scorpio, check your eyebrows right now. I just really need to say that because sometimes, not every Scorpio, but a lot of Scorpios, they're quite high arched. Especially if you guys fill them in, they might even be even more high arched than normal. I'm just hearing that. It might be this person looks in the mirror a lot. I feel like I'm looking in a mirror right now. So yeah, I definitely got Twilight energy from this person. Even before I started drawing, I got Twilight energy. So they might kind of have this kind of vampire-esque energy to them, and they might like Twilight, I don't know. So this person, I'm picking up like things like fantasy, which is probably why I'm picking up on Twilight. But they have a very strong soft side. They're somebody who is not intimidating at all. I don't get an intimidating energy from this person, but I get a very high sex drive. Like this person, when you're around them, oh my god, they just like, their energy just tower over you, and it's just amazing, in a good way. Like you feel protected and safe. So I also feel like this person is very, very muscular. When they're standing, you can pretty much just like, sounds really weird to say, but jump on their back and they would be able to be like holding you. They're somebody who's always working out. They can work out a bit too much, so they might need to kind of slow down with that if they actually want to hang out with you and spend time with you, because they do exercise a lot. But you might end up exercising together. You might end up exercising and then end up in bed together. that might happen. So this person, like I said, has maybe blonde or brown hair. I also got they have quite thick hair. Like if you put your hands through their hair, you'd be able to grab it quite easily. They are very secretive, but they're very, very thoughtful. And I did get quite a lot of water sign energy from this person. Like they're very, very gentle. You feel safe with them, you know, that type of energy. So I'm picking up on obviously Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, but their placement is like very strong Scorpio. So I'd say probably triple or double Scorpio in their chart, or Scorpio rising. And there's nothing that basically this person, you feel really safe with them, so you're able to basically talk about anything you want with them and there's not a problem. I feel like this person could come in, I'm hearing number 3 for this guy, so I feel like could be as early as 3 months to 3 years, and it could be that could be how old he is, like older than you or younger than you, obviously depending on your age. And I feel like this person also they're very sensitive. I'm picking up around my ears, something about my ears. It's like they have very sensitive hearing. They're kind of like a bat. They really remind me of Twilight. I don't know why, but their energy, they're very, very sensitive. It's almost like they've got sonar hearing. I don't know what sonar hearing is just off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure it's something to do with bats. So this person, it's because they're very, very sensitive, they're very psychic. So they're a highly sensitive person, so their hearing is very, very heightened. So at the end of the art piece, I put a lot of red around this person, and that makes so much sense because Aries and Scorpio are ruled by Mars, and Mars is like, obviously Mars is a red planet, so that's kind of what I got from this person. Very high sex drive, very intense. You can't ignore this person in a room. They will be most likely shaven. I don't see this person having a lot of stubble, but you know, they might have it on the odd occasion depending on the person. So obviously this is a general reading, but you know, if this person actually does look like your soulmate, that would be absolutely amazing. So that is your reading, guys. If you would like to check out the tarot portion of your reading, then please skip to the end of this timestamp for group number 2. And thank you so much for watching.
Hello group number 2, let's get started with your card portion of your reading. So I hope you enjoyed the art piece, whether it be male or female. So this is going to be your card reading for your soulmate. So we're going to see who this person is. Let's see what card wants to pop out. Lovely. So we have morning dew, clarity, a fresh start and a positive outlook. And then we have the crowning. Initiation, threshold, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. This is perfect. This is really about you owning your space. And for your person, for the male side, if any of you guys want a male, I got such an intensity from this person. Both of these characters that I was really picking up on, they were so powerful and so intense. So I feel like for you, the reason why you're basically starting something brand new and you're getting a lot of clarity is because you're meant to rebirth yourself into a person that really takes up space and isn't afraid to take up space. And just to not go against basically just to go against the grain and not always be there for everyone else all the time, because you are always there for everyone all the time and it is burning you out. Okay, I'm hearing sister, it is burning you out. Okay, so let's get you some cards. Let's see what else. Okay, so there's a lot of different stages before meeting your person. I do feel like there's definitely a resurrection of your old self coming through. I really see that you are fucking stepping into your power and it's so beautiful. And I really feel like you're discovering new versions of yourself every day. Looking at anything to do with abandonment is going to awaken you so deep. It's going to really, really dive deep into that soul path. And when you meet your person, when you discover who this person is, you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so glad I did this work on myself, to really get comfortable with being around another person that doesn't trigger my wounds, doesn't make me feel uncomfortable, doesn't make me feel like I'm trapped. Because I feel like you subconsciously have trapped that inner child, which a lot of us do, because we're in this society. Emotions are basically told that they're flawed, and they're not. Emotions are so powerful, and when we start honouring them, that's when we become really authentic to ourselves. So I really feel as if there's a lot of confusion going on right now in your life, and I feel like that's very, very normal. You and your person, you're going to meet at a very selective time, and I hear selective because it's going to be at the exact right time. I'm getting this such a little time window where both of you are going to meet, and it's so beautiful. I feel as if you're going to go through a few ups and downs when it comes to your own self-worth and your self-esteem, but this is very, very normal. I'm hearing it's okay to go up and down because you are basically uncovering your authentic side of who you are, and it is going to be a little bit confusing because you've not done that yet. You've not done that before. This is part of you creating a desired relationship for yourself and with somebody else who makes you feel really good. So I feel like at the moment I'm hearing chopping old wounds, I'm hearing chopping it up and just letting it go. So I'm hearing something like chop wood, that chop wood phrase, I can't remember what it is. But basically you may have to do like the mundane stuff to basically get more comfortable with yourself. But what it is, it's kind of like really just showing up for yourself. It's kind of like when you need to change your diet and you really don't want to because maybe your body's super addicted to sugar and gluten and all those things. You have to just be very practical and do the damn thing and do the boring work first, because that will help you attract somebody who's really fucking good for you. And I really am picking up that seat at the table bit is so powerful. I feel like a lot of you guys have felt such a victim to a lot of your relationships, and your person is such a different character. Like, they are not the same person. And looking at the pieces that I chose, especially with the male, he is so intense. He's got such a secretive little side to him. I love it. So for you guys, you are going to be working on your secretive side. You're going to be working on getting comfortable with being more vulnerable, not being scared of basically being more open about talking about things with people, even strangers, because I feel like that's how you're going to really create some authentic connections. And I feel like I'm hearing you're going to feel more safe. Like when you feel more safe, you're able to invite new opportunities and you're no longer scared. And this is going to bring in your person. This is going to help you to feel better. I just feel like a lot of you guys are really taking on a lot of wounds right now, and I'm just hearing it's okay, everything's going to be fine. Just this next relationship is a really, really big one, and the female that I was picking up on, she's got really high standards, and I don't mean high standards in like, you know, you can never reach them, but this woman is in her power. She is so powerful, and so is this male. So what I'm feeling for you, this is basically you're learning how to come back into your power. And the reason why for a lot of readings that I do, especially love readings, is when I look into the person that you're going to attract. Basically, if you're attracting that type of person, that's the person you're going to be. So say if I'm, you know, saying this person has very, you know, high standards because they are putting their boundaries down, that's what you're going to be doing. Because the only reason we attract these people is because that is how we feel about ourselves. If we get treated like poo-poo, it's because we feel like poo-poo on the inside, okay? And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's so important to not think so negatively about your life, because you are a fucking gem on this earth. And if anybody else is negative around you or is so depressing, then just walk away from them, because honestly, it's really important for you to be in a very high vibrational state right now, because you're very sensitive at the moment, and it's okay to be like that, but you don't want to be around people who aren't, you know, sensitive to your sensitivity and, you know, just being nasty. Okay, I'm just hearing people are going to show up for who they really are, and you're going to see that. I'm just picking up a lot of you guys are really scared of creating the same cycle again, and you're not going to do that. I feel like you've done so much work and you're going through so much work before this person comes in. There is no rush. You don't want this person to come in right now because you're still going through quite a bit, but honestly it's so powerful. So what does group number 2 need to know, and how they're going to bring in their person, how they're going to meet them. So you're going to meet this person, it's so random, like honestly, it's just so random. I see this person really staring at you, the male, oh my god, his eyes are so intense. I got such scorpionic vibes from the person that I was drawing. They are so intense. Basically, the more you get comfortable with your own self-esteem and self-power and self-empowerment, you're going to find this person pretty quickly, because they're so intense. The person you're going to meet, they're very gentle, but they have such a big energy. So you're going to basically learn to get comfortable with your own energy. I feel like also you're learning to trust your intuition, and you are going to meet some new people before meeting this person, and most likely from different cultures and backgrounds, and you could meet them online, but you could meet them near your home as well, and that's going to be the start of you meeting this new person. You're probably going to meet them through a group of spiritual or like-minded people who have the same interests as you, and this person is very powerful. Like I keep getting powerful from this person. We have Capricorn as well. They could be an earth sign, but what I'm feeling for also from this person is they are just intense. I just get such an intensity from this person. The first house is really showing me that they like being a leader. They do like to be in charge, which makes for a really good sex life if that's something you guys like. But yeah, they are also very large and in charge, which I feel like is something that you're coming towards for yourself, and it's going to create a beautiful family for both of you as well, if that's something you would like. And even family can just be you and this person. It doesn't have to be kids, but I do feel just beautiful energy from this group. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to, please check my rates down below if you'd like to get a private reading. My crystal shop is also down below, and I'll speak to you very soon. Much love. Bye.
Okay, group number 3. So for the woman that you chose, I felt like for this woman, she is very, very, very gentle and kind. She's someone who wouldn't hurt a soul, basically. And she's also, I feel, a very strong Aries or an earth sign. The main earth sign that I was picking up on was Virgo, because I felt like this person really wants to be of service, and they're always thinking about their health a lot of the time. They could have struggled with their health journey. They could have gone through a lot where their health was something that's, I'm hearing a hot topic. It was something that was, you know, it went on for quite a long time, and they could have really struggled with that, and it could have really affected their self-esteem. So there's somebody who could currently be working on their health right now, and by the time you meet them, they will be better and feeling really good. So there's somebody who's also really caring about she's very caring about other people. I feel like she really puts other people first, And like I say, she's got a very, very calming, gentle energy. So when it comes to this person and being an earth sign, so because I got earth signs, I'm going to include the other three. So we've got Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus, so that could be their sign as well. So I also got there's somebody who likes to listen to Taylor Swift. There's somebody who loves a bit of pop culture. They love anything girly, anything cutesy and fun, anything that brings them into their childlike nature, which is I found really cute. So they love to be in nature and they don't like to be around people for too long. She definitely felt like I wanted to draw some flowers around this girl. She just gave me this very connected to earth kind of vibe. I would say this person's very holistic. For some of you guys, I don't feel like she will be, but for others of you, she will. So it just depends, obviously, on who you manifest. So I'm picking up for this person, they like to be, they're quite different from other people. They feel quite different from their family. So that indicates to me they're most likely an empath or a highly sensitive. They're very interested in anything spiritual. They don't like anything to be plain or boring. They like to kind of look at the deeper parts of things, like the psychology behind stuff. So something that I heard as I was kind of channeling this woman, like drawing her, painting her, I heard, I'm kind of a loner. So this person definitely puts themselves down. I feel like as they get older or, as they start to go through their spiritual awakening or something like that, they will definitely work on their self-esteem. I feel like that's a really, really big thing for them. And they've had it since a very young age. But I feel like they are working on this, or they will be working on this. And it's really important for you guys watching this to work on your self-esteem too, because I feel like because you're attracting this person, that's something you may work on when meeting this person too. And I feel like this person loves anything to do with climbing. I saw that they like rock climbing, they love hiking, anything that's uphill. They like a bit of competitiveness. That's why I'm picking up on that Aries quality, very competitive, but they like it. It kind of drives them. And it kind of it sounds really strange to say, makes them horny. Okay, they have a very high sex drive, so when it comes to things like that, competitiveness kind of makes them horny. Okay, so obviously that's for those of you who are over 18 right now. Okay, so this person doesn't like to sit still. They, to me, were like I got this very strong happy vibe from them. They don't like things that are too deep or too thick, like energy wise, like not anything that's too intense that makes them kind of feel overwhelmed. They can go into deep chats, but they won't do it all the time. There's somebody who likes to keep it on the surface. I was thinking, has very long, thick brown hair. Could be black hair as well. Doesn't have to be exactly like the painting that I'm doing right now. It's just the essence, obviously, of the painting, so just take it as it resonates. And I got a really strong vibe that they're European. I got specifically Germany and Amsterdam as well from this person, so they could be from either of those places. They may live in quite a polluted area. I'm picking up this person, they're very drawn to nature, so they won't want to be there too long. And in the next 5 to 6 years they could be moving soon as well, so you could actually see them in their new home. And I'm picking up they like kind of like a Scandinavian vibe in their house. They like things that are very plain, very simple, things like that. So that is your reading, and if you'd like the tarot portion, then that is coming up next. Hello, group number 3, the male version, so man number 3. Okay, so let's have a look at your man. So your man is very, 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 very gentle. So he's got an extremely gentle energy. So for this male, I got there are lots of different descent. I picked up on Asian descent, Japanese, Chinese, just this very kind of like gentle energy about them. So I feel that they're very family orientated. I feel that this person doesn't ever want to hurt a fly. I got really, really strong Cancer energy from this person as well. So with this person, they're very professional. They like to work a lot. They can be a bit of a workaholic though. But they're very, very professional. They like to have a really good first impression on you. They are a little bit too easygoing sometimes. They kind of need to put their foot down, but I did get this person's very, very easygoing. So with this person, they're very gentle. They have a very strong Libra type energy. I didn't get that they're actually a Libra sign, but very, very Libran. So the sort of career this person could be doing could be in the realm of therapy, could be in the realm of anything to do with the body and the mind. So they could be a psychologist, they could be something to do with customer services, could be to do with that, with like helping people with their mental health, things like that. They could also work as a counsellor, like in a university or something. I got that they like to work with young people, or they like to work with animals as well. They like to work with beings that are in need, basically. So with this person, because of their calming energy, they most likely will work in a form of like the 12th house. So the 12th house, to me, what I've witnessed, it represents a lot of things like therapy, because it's ruled by karma and things like that. So this person most likely is somebody who you're going to come across when you are, you know, going down that route in your life, whether you start therapy or something like that. Or it could be that you are of that nature, you know, you're somebody who likes to care for other people, you're very nurturing, you're very caring, you're very empathic. That is this person. So what I'm feeling, they've gone through a lot of restriction. So this basically means that they're an empath. They're somebody who has basically been pushed under a lot of pressure. They're kind of like a diamond. Like if you push them too hard, they'll crack. But before they get to that point, they start to form their personalities. So I feel like a lot of the pressure they've gone under has really formed them into the person they are now. And there's somebody who likes to look good. They possibly are clean shaven, they might not be, they might have like very fine stubble. I don't feel like this person has very thick, they have thick hair on the top of their head, but when it comes to their facial hair, not too much. They might have like hairy, like a hairy chest that they shave, but their facial hair is very lacking. So this person has lots of energy. They have very deep eyes. I don't feel like they have deep set eyes, but I feel like their eyes are so deep. Like you look into them and you're like, whoa, I see a fucking ocean. Right now I see a fucking ocean. So they're very psychic. They think a lot and they talk a lot. So in their family they could have kind of been cast out quite young because maybe they didn't agree with what they said or things like that, or maybe they wanted to go down a different route in terms of their career. But there's somebody who definitely likes to think outside of the box. They're very excitable and they never stop moving. This person is always on the go. I feel that they are constantly moving. They have very high energy. And there's somebody who likes to stay active. They like cars, I'm getting as well. They like something with like a fast engine. They like anything to do with travel, anything ninth house. So they like to go abroad. They may have family that were immigrants as well, that were from a different country. They also may have come from a little bit of poverty. So I'm not feeling like there was not poverty in a sense where they struggled to get food as such, but I do feel as if they didn't have too much money when they were younger. So money is very important to them growing up, and it may have been like really pushed onto them, money, and you know, having that sort of foundation for them as well. I feel like it was kind of hammered into them basically. So that is your reading, guys. If you'd like to check out the tarot portion of this video, then check the timestamps and I will speak to you soon. Hello, group number 3. Let's get started with your reading. So you guys chose the yellow pen. So let's get your extra message from the cards. I hope you guys enjoyed the drawing portion of the reading. Lovely. Okay, so I can expect some really good things coming towards you guys. I mean, you can expect some really good things. At this moment, you're doing a lot of deep diving into your ancestral path. It might not be obvious that that's actually what you're doing, but there's a lot of karmic stuff that's coming up to rear its head, an ugly head at that as well. It's stuff that you really haven't wanted to deal with, and it's really about coming into your power. And this can come in the form of really asserting yourself to a certain person. It could be ending connections that you don't like anymore. It could be really just speaking in a group of people, speaking in your family. I really feel like for a lot of you guys, it's about honouring your feminine side, whether it be a masculine or a woman. Masculine or a feminine, doesn't matter. Everyone has a feminine side, and for a lot of you guys, it's basically about trusting your path right now and realizing that it's okay that things just feel a bit topsy-turvy. I feel like for your person as well, they could have quite a strong accent. So I mean a strong accent as in you notice it. So it would obviously be, actually no, not obviously, it could be somebody from a different country. But the person that I'm seeing, they could have just quite a strong accent. I'm getting a strong European accent from this person as well. Alright, so let's see. I'm hearing the song Hold Back the River. I can't remember who that's by. Hold back the river, do-do-do, meow, meow. I don't know what his name is. Okay, so
we have, oh, okay, so we have the Anima Mundi and Agape. I'm hearing, actually, it's quite funny the way they're showing me this. They're saying there's an agape in your life, like there's a gap. There's a gap in your life. That's how you feel at the moment. You're somebody who's definitely an old soul. You're somebody who kind of likes to take charge a lot. So in terms of the people that I chose for this group, they did feel to me very delicate. They had a very delicate energy. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are very sensitive. The woman's side was very gentle. It was kind of like, it felt very European. For the male side, I got a very kind of gentle energy too. I got a lot of kind of Asian descent as well from the male side. So that could be where they're from as well. Lovely. So your person is actually quite close to you. I can feel them in your energy quite strong. If you're meant to be with somebody very soon, or you're actually meant to have this energy around you, then I really feel that for you. Because of course this isn't going to be for everyone. But I see for a lot of you guys, I'm hearing this person and they're saying, I can see what you're doing, and you're doing a really, really good job. So there could be something that you've needed to do that you haven't been able to do for a long time. It's definitely about facing your fears, especially around just relationships. It's about, like I said, stepping into your power. Your person's actually watching over you at the moment, and they are on the earth plane, of course, because you're going to be with them at some point. But energetically, they are actually looking over you, and they can see how much work you've been doing on your throat chakra and really speaking your truth, which is amazing. I'm picking up a lot of you guys. Some of you guys may have had an operation recently, and I'm just hearing I was there for that as well. There's a lot of big changes in your guys' life. I feel like there's a lot of changes around the house and lots of big purchases that are happening as well. So I feel like this is actually really, really needed. There seems to be a sense of clearing out your house. I'm hearing clearing house as well, so clearing out your emotional side as well. And this person is somebody who is going to see you straight away. Like when they see you and they look at you, they're like, that's my person. I can really, really tell that. So I also feel the need to also say that it's okay for you to feel a bit confused right now. Everything is just really uncomfortable energetically. And I'm hearing it's okay. There's a lot of things that are reflecting back to you, but they won't last that long. I feel like a lot of karmic ties are being cut. And I just feel like you're actually moving into a very, very different time in your life. I'm getting like almost emotional. I'm getting this like a emotion in the back of my throat, almost like I want to cry. I feel like your soul is really transforming and you're coming into yourself, which is so nice. Your person, I just keep hearing, I'm around you, I'm around you, I'm around you. Your journey right now is to focus on play and doing things differently. Don't be afraid to start things. Don't be afraid to go against the grain. Don't be afraid to do anything that's against your family if it really doesn't feel right for you. Because it's not about fitting in. It really, especially right now, it really is about fitting in. It's really about honouring who you are. And if something doesn't feel right, then really go with it. Because that's how you're going to meet your person, I feel. Is when you just start honouring yourself and your journey and your independence. And you're not waiting for someone to give you permission to do something. So, what is group number 3 learning? Whoa. Bring that back. And how they're going to meet their person. I'm hearing, I'm going to meet you in a group of people. Your person is so close. Like, I can literally like channel like anything they want to say. At the moment, they're just kind of observing the reading. But like, wow, they are just so gentle and funny. Okay, so we have the 3rd house, Saturn, Mars. You are being asked to not feel fear of your life, not feeling in fear of other people, not putting other people on a pedestal, not putting them above you. No one has the power over you unless you let them, okay? So I feel like for you guys, you're doing a lot of journeying around your body, about how you assert yourself, about how you do get intimate with other people and how intimacy really affects and changes your life. With the 6th house and the Libra, we have Libra twice. So your karma is going to really shift in your relationships. You're going to get really, really balanced. Once balance is restored around this karmic ties, around partners, around getting you with somebody who actually really treats you well, that is going to be when you meet this person. You're going to meet them around your home, I feel, or something to do with your body. So it could be you go to the gym, you are literally just buying food in a food shop. It could be something like that, but it's around your home and it feels safe. So it could be you just have moved and then you're in a new area and they're like, damn, you're sexy, or all this stuff. I feel like part of it is also learn to be okay with your hair. Some of you guys have quite big insecurities about your hair. And I feel like that's going to really change as well. It's really about honouring your naturalness and your beauty. So that is your reading, guys. My rates and my crystal shop are below, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.
Hello, group number 4. So your woman, she is very, very elegant. As I'm talking, my throat chakra is doing something. Hi. So she is really elegant. She is sexy. She's everything. I got this beautiful energy from this woman. She is very highly vibrational. Like, she has such a beautiful, just womanly energy. So her feminine's really imbalanced. Her feminine energy is very, very much in balance. So when it comes to this woman, I got this like sophisticated energy from her. I got very high Sagittarius as well. So I'm picking up most likely a mutable sign. So Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, or what was the other one I'm missing? Sagittarius, have I mentioned them all? All the mutable signs. If I haven't mentioned one, you know, it will be a mutable sign. But she could also be a Sagittarius or an Aquarius. I got this kind of, I want to be independent, but I also love the company. She's somebody who doesn't want to kind of admit that she wants company. So I do feel like as you guys get to know each other, she will kind of, her walls will go down. So I got a lot of 5th house and 3rd house elements from this person. They most likely have a lot of planets in their 3rd and their 5th house, which to me symbolises that they're a big talker. They love talking. They're anything to do with phones, technology, anything to do with Aquarians. So groups, people, technology, the internet, everything like that. Very highly intelligent. She might like doing coding, something to do with social media. She might do TikToks, Instagram Reels, something like that. She's on social media a lot. She could have her own business, or she could work for a company that she really, really resonates with. Her job is very important to her. Like, she likes having that physical purpose, but obviously your job doesn't have to be your purpose, but for her, her purpose is very important. So when it comes to the 5th house, then, as I've mentioned, the 3rd house is all about chattiness and, you know, groups and things like that. Same with the 11th. We have the 5th house. So the 5th house is ruled by Leo. Leo is very adventurous. It's this very big, romantic, childlike nature. So she likes to be very serious, but when she is let loose, girl, she is just off on one. She loves to drink her alcohol. She loves anything that kind of gives her that buzz, that energy. When she was younger, she kind of was a bit of an alcoholic. So she may have kind of gone ham on the alcohol, or she may have dealt with alcoholic issues. But yeah, that's kind of what they showed me. They showed me a very big lifestyle with alcohol. So yeah, or coffee. So obviously it depends on the age that you are looking for. So this is a very general reading, so just take it as it resonates. This person is just the essence of the sort of person that you'd want. It doesn't have to exactly look like this. So they're very gentle nature, but also very fiery. High sex drive, which is beautiful. They also possibly have thick brown or black hair, so either or. They're very private, but they're also very playful. Their hair could be short to long. I wasn't really getting anything specific. I'm not getting like a pixie cut or like a buzzed cut. I mean, they could have that, but I'm feeling more they have like a bob, or like a bob hairstyle, or long hair. I feel like it resonates a lot with the girl from Tangled, which is Rapunzel. So they might resonate with like Disney films, stuff like that. So this woman, like I said, very private, very playful, which I think is a really nice quality. I think this is something you've possibly encountered before if you've been with anyone before, or it could be in a friend that you kind of manifested. But this person, they can handle the privacy. Like, they will let you in, basically. If you want to get to know them, and you will, I feel like it's not going to be a problem. So this person has blue, brown or green eyes. I didn't get really, really dark eyes, like dark colours, but I was picking up a lot of brown and green and blue. Their skin, very, very pale, extremely, extremely pale, very, very white. The whitest of whites. So this person loves fashion. They're very tidy, and they also have quite strong Virgo placements. They have like a very elegant energy, which is very Virgo. It's kind of like, I've got my shit together. She probably has quite a strong accent as well. I'm getting possibly, what is this place I'm picking up on? I'm not too sure, but it's European, somewhere in Europe. So this person also tends to be at home a lot, but they also love to socialise. They like their independence, but they also like to have that group sort of a mentality, but they also like to observe. In groups, they're an observer. They're somebody who loves to observe. So they, like I said, love to drink. And I also saw, which is funny, I saw the Ace of Cups as I wrote this down, with loves to drink. And I thought that was quite funny. I thought that was kind of like spirit humouring me with like the Ace of Cups, like, you know, drink it, girl, drink it. But what I also heard was they love deep chats. They're somebody who, they're a very deep thinker, a very deep feeler. And they're somebody who, you know, they don't like to give a lot away. But when you get to know this person, they are very, very strong and powerful. And I painted this very mustardy yellow around them. I was picking up on a gold, like the colour gold for them. So this person has a very yellowy aura. Yeah, very, very beautiful. So that is your reading, guys. Oh, I also got this person has quite straight eyebrows as well. Not too much of an arch there. So that is your reading. If you would like to check out the tarot portion, then that will be at the end. So feel free to check that out as well for extra messages. Hello, group number 4. So this is your man. Hi. Okay. So what I got from your man was a very beautiful energy. This is kind of like a loud and proud kind of guy. So for this person, I saw that they had dark skin and brown eyes. That was like the main aspect that I got from this person. I feel like their heritage, their ancestry is very, very important to them. So they really like to be recognized as someone from, you know, whatever culture they come from. They really bring that into their life. They possibly have a lot of things in their house that represent their ancestry. They possibly have, you know, their parents could have migrated from another country. So they could be bringing their culture with them as well. And they're also somebody with, on that note, they love to travel. They're somebody who loves to travel. So this person, they could have blue or brown eyes. I was picking up on black hair as well, possibly very, very dark brown, but most likely black hair. They, to me, felt like a very kind of sporty, very masculine male. So a football player, model, fitness, something to do with fitness, a teacher or a lecturer. There's somebody who likes to be in front of people. They like to kind of not show off, but they like to be somebody who has the attention on them. Very Leo. So this person loves to use their body for sports and for work. So they're going to be somebody who will always be moving around. I'm picking up they may have knee issues later on in life or jaw issues. So there's somebody who could they could have Taurus in their chart as well. Taurus is very much about the jaw and things like that. So this person is also very, very clean. I got this person, I kept getting drawn to their skin so much. So they might be a dermatologist, they might be somebody who works with the skin or something like that. They kept showing me their hands and their skin in this reading. So I'm honestly not entirely sure exactly what that's about, but once you meet this person, you'll know. They might even be a hand model or a model, you know, and it might be that their body is something that they need to look after a lot. So with that in mind, there's somebody, they told me blemish free skin, like their skin is very fucking smooth, like baby skin. They have beautiful skin. So they have their lips are on the larger side. I feel like when you're kissing this person, if you have larger lips, that'd be so good for you as well. I feel like this person has a very strong soft side. They are very, very earthy, very down to earth. There's somebody you can talk to about anything. You'll most likely meet them, I feel, in a professional setting. I feel like it's something to do with work. It could be something where you are getting a service from this person, and you know, it could even be there putting up your blinds, or you know, you need someone to sort out your website. You could literally meet them that way because they're very down to earth. They'll sort out your business, they'll sort out whatever situation you need or whatever services you need. Could even be a doctor or something. But they're also somebody who, they see something in you and you see something in them, and then you just like, you know, click. So I feel this person also has a very dark sense of humour. I got a very like sexual but also dark sense of humour. They're very sarcastic, but they love humour. They absolutely love it. They could even be a comedian or something like that. They're just really fucking funny. And when I heard about this and I was getting this download, I heard intelligent. Like, they're so intelligent. They have such deep thoughts. I'm hearing deep, dark thoughts, but not in a bad way. You know, they're somebody who can have a laugh about it. So they probably have quite strong Scorpio, possibly in their later planets like Pluto, you know, Uranus, stuff like that, kind of hidden. So for this person, I got lots of zodiac signs. I got pretty much all of them, but the main ones I'm getting is Aries, Virgo, and Leo. So this person is also very, like, their hair is very perfect. So for me, they probably have like a buzzed cut. They could have it like straight on top or like an afro, but it's very tidy. They could always wear a hat. So they're somebody who, they care a lot about their personal appearance. They don't like to, they don't like to kind of stand out too much, but they also like to fit in. They kind of have this vibe about fitting in but standing out, you know. So their personality also, they're very patient, very wise, and they're very much an old soul. There's somebody who, like I say, you can talk to them about anything, really down to earth. And there's somebody who, when you're ready, you're going to be in a position where you're going to be able to talk to pretty much anyone. So if you're somebody who's quite shy, you may want to work on kind of your self-esteem, your confidence right now, just so you can feel more confident with talking to new people. Because when you're ready, I feel like you're going to meet this person in a place where you're very comfortable talking to pretty much anyone, and you have this confidence about you that this person's going to be so attracted to. It's like a moth to a flame, basically. You're going to be this beautiful flame, and then it could be like, damn girl, I want to fly next to you like a little moth. I'm also picking up like a couple of animal omens to kind of look out for. So I'm picking up on a polar bear and a deer. So those are the 2 omens I'm getting, and also number 6, 8 and 7 as well, and the colour black. So the colour also that I drew around this person is very deep purpley black. So this person loves dark colours, but they're just really sophisticated. They're classy as fuck. Like, they're really, really classy. And like I say, very, very masculine. So they're going to incorporate a lot of dark colours in their home. A lot of kind of browns, blues, blacks, things like that. They like black and white. So they're like tiles that are black and white. Their bathroom's probably going to be like really pristine. There's somebody who they like a strong outer appearance. So mentally, you know, they're very, very intelligent, but they do like to look good. They like their house to look good. Interior decor could also be a thing they're very much interested in. They like a lot of leather as well. They like anything that has a natural texture, and they're very much into textures. So that is your reading, guys. If you'd like to check out the tarot portion of your reading, then that is in the timestamps. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And for your person, you know, it doesn't have to be this person, or pretty much feel that for every group. You know, this is just kind of the energy of the person. So, you know, if it resonates, that's great. If it doesn't, that's also great. It doesn't really, you know, matter. It's for entertainment purposes only. So, but either way, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please feel free to check out the tarot portion, and I will speak to you very soon. Hello, group number 4. Let's get started with your reading. So you guys chose the cute little green pen. Okay, so for your group, both of these people are very mature. I got a really mature energy from both of the people that I drew, male and female. So you can expect someone who's very mature, someone who really knows their stuff. I'm hearing I've been on this earth plane for a very long time, so they know their shit. They are an old soul. Alright, so we have the crowning, initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. This is really important because a lot of you guys are learning to just really let yourself go, really allow yourself to be creative and have fun and wear what you want and be who you are and not let people dictate your fucking choices. I feel like you're really coming into this lake. There's no other way of explaining it other than a grr moment. It's really hard to explain, but it's when people go like that. That's kind of where you're coming into. So your person is initiating from a soul level. They're initiating this part of you where you're starting to see your worth, which is so fucking amazing. Yep, you're a gem. You are a gem. You are literally a gem. That is so beautiful. So a lot of you guys are coming into also your talents. A lot of you guys have been awakened creatively. And I'm hearing, don't be afraid to really express your creative talents. It's really, really important. And especially if you guys are a poet or a writer or an artist, you know, whatever you bring, your person is just going to absolutely love that about you. So we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. Hell yeah. You guys are so fiery, so quick, so passionate. And your person is so fun. I feel like you're gonna be really a part of their life. They're not going to keep you separate. They're not going to keep you at a distance. It's not going to be a long distance relationship. It's going to be somebody who's really present with you, who has done the work, who's also just fully there. You're most likely going to have a strong same gender friend first before you meet your person. So if you're a woman, it'll be another woman. If you are a male, it'll be another male. So I feel like this is going to attract before you manifest this person. I say this a lot because what I feel is you're being prepared to manifest this person. You're being prepared to meet your person so you can be comfortable with them and not run away from that depth. Your person, very deep. They are really gentle. They're really, really kind. And your person also literally can see into your soul. Like, they are so amazingly deep and comfortable, and they feel
they really honour you. They really honour you and your journey, and they can witness you in all your ways. So even if you have a cry, if you feel uncomfortable one day, if you need to just express yourself, they're just like going to hold your hand. They're going to be like, I'm here for you. I'm fully here for you. So the Eight of Wands, you can expect this person to approach you quite quickly. They're going to be the sort of person to come up to you. You don't really have to do anything. And I see a lot of your life has been quite difficult up until now when it comes to relationships. You've had to feel like you've had to protect yourself a lot, whereas all you were doing was stopping yourself from feeling. I feel like a lot of you guys, it's about really listening to your words. I'm hearing you have words of wisdom. I'm hearing that lyric from Let It Be. It's like whisper words of wisdom. That's what I'm hearing. So your person is very wise, and so are you, and you're coming away from people who make you feel disconnected. This person is so emotionally involved as well. Like, they really love you and see you as who you are, and they just make you feel super comfortable. And I think, what more could you want, you know? So what are you learning right now to attract this person? Jupiter, Virgo, North Node. Beautiful. Nice. So a lot of you guys do struggle to feel your emotions. You do struggle to let them out. You feel so deeply, but you really struggle, which is why at this moment it's really important to not blame yourself and what you've gone through, and just be as kind to yourself as possible and do anything in your power to make yourself feel comfortable and safe. So how are you going to meet your person? Balance. It's when you start to honour your worth and your values of yourself. So it's when you start to recognise, wow, that person's really not treating me right, or I really didn't like what that person said. That's when you start to really understand things. It might be when you're 26, you could be younger than 26, or 62, could be that age as well when you meet them. Your person is also somebody who loves relationships. They're not somebody who's attached to them like an addiction. They just really love people. They are such a people person. They're so gentle. And what this person does is they can see your soul. They don't just look at you as a physical being. They look at you as a soul. And I think that's just so fucking amazing. And both of you are like two peas in a pod, like your little wise owls. And it's so beautiful. And they're going to see you as this hidden gem in this fucking mess of a society. They're going to be like, damn, you and me, we're going to change the fucking world. So that is your reading, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Rates and crystal shop are below. And I'll speak to you very soon. Much love. Bye.